Hello everybody, this is SeetherCord here, and welcome to today's newest installment of SeetherTalks. For today's episode, we are going to discuss a group of people within the fandom who are pretty unique to the type of people that I discuss within the furry fandom. But most of the people who I talk about for this series tend to not be in this age bracket. And this age group of people within the fandom that I'm referring to are what many of us consider to be the young furries. And if I had to be a little more specific, I'd say furries that are around 16 years or younger. In my opinion, the furries within the younger age bracket tend to get a lot of criticism in this fandom from many different members, most of which tending to be the young adults ages 18 to 25 years old. Now I can understand to an extent why young adults can tend to criticize and not particularly like many of the younger furries because that's just common with young adults like myself, feeling as if little kids and teenagers are kind of holding us back, if that makes any sense, or that we think that they're just simply cringy. All of this done being similarly to how an older sibling would get annoyed by a much younger sibling. And I'm not saying that this is the right way for us to treat them, but all I'm saying is that it makes sense because a lot of us young adults are just crazy like that. Now when it comes to the more general reason that a lot of young furries tend to get hate from everyone else in the community, it's usually due to reasons such as that they're very cringeworthy, or that they're annoying, or that they keep stealing art, or that they keep begging for free art, or that their fursuits / art that they make tend to not be really good. Now with each of those criticisms that these younger furries tend to get, I'm going to dissect and give my thoughts on each of them. To start off with them overall being cringeworthy, I don't really mind that if they are, because they are still young, and to be fully honest, most of us furries, including myself, are very cringy. Hell, I've even appeared in a cringe compilation before. So overall, I don't mind them doing embarrassing stuff. Now to give my thoughts on the second thing that they are criticized for a lot, which is them being annoying, usually they tend to get criticized for this because of their interests and their ways of expressing themselves. In my opinion, I don't really criticize them on this either because when it comes to how they express themselves and their interests, which is what a lot of us older furries tend to find annoying, I feel like we only find it annoying because it isn't what we older furries grew up on. Like for example, some of us older furries might find the younger furries constantly talking about Ninja and Fortnite and ear rape memes to be annoying, but we fail to realize that that's what they grew up on. That's what all the younger furries like to discuss and talk about together. I won't deny that I sometimes get annoyed by some of the younger furries' posts in my Discord server with their dank memes and such, but that doesn't mean that they truly are annoying. It's just me being judgmental and not relating as much because I'm an old fart that's no fun. For real guys, I do feel like an old man a lot when I see teenagers play with fidget spinners and talk about Fortnite and do the bird box challenge. Don't do the bird box challenge, by the way. That's really stupid, if I had to be honest. To go on to the next criticism that they get, which is with them stealing art, I do believe that it's wrong for not just them, but anyone to do it. I can kind of give them some understanding on it because they are young and also they tend to only do it when they first join the fandom because they don't really know the do's and don'ts yet. So if you see them steal art, just politely ask them to stop doing what they're doing and not immediately just put them up to the fire for it. Next thing that we got going on for the young furs is them constantly asking for free art. This one again not saying it's okay for them to do this, but again it makes sense to me simply for the reason of they just can't really commission art because they don't have a job yet and they can't get one until they're about 16 or so. And also the fact that they can't get a PayPal account to even commission an artist yet until they turn 18. I'm not saying that you should just give them free art, but don't take it personal if they do because they are kind of in a situation to where they can't do the appropriate thing for quite a while. God, I remember being a kid and not being able to do most adult things now. God, childhood sucks. It really does. The last thing that younger furries get really criticized for is how their art skills / fursuit making skills are not really that good. This is something that I don't fault them for because typically they are just starting off because they just joined the fandom. So if you encourage them in the right way with polite constructive criticism, then they can for sure grow better as creators and get way better once they get older over time. Overall, younger furries are a group of people in this community that are very misunderstood, and I feel that the rest of us should sympathize with them more because they are still very innocent and need our wisdom and guidance to help lead them to a better fit into this fandom. And that pretty much wraps up this episode of SeetherTalks for today. How do you guys feel about younger furries? Do you guys like younger furries? Do you guys not like them? Are you guys part of the younger furries? Are you guys very young? Are you guys part of the older, more adult, young adult furries? Let me know down in the comment section down below. If you enjoy my content and want to further help out my channel, please consider donating to my Patreon page, hitting that like button, turning on that notification bell, and subscribing all together. I have been SeetherCord, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone. Let's go and talk to her. Tee, welcome. My potions work very well, they do. Okay, that was annoying.